Hello guys, back with me, Captain Vince. This episode I'm willing to share to you my journey to ferry a boat from Singapore to Jakarta. I'm acting as a captain in command in this boat. This boat is a FERRY 551. It is equipped with twin MAN 900 horsepower diesel engines, and we'll see how it goes. After this I will show you a little tour to the boat. You can see our preparation and how the boat condition prior for sailing tomorrow. Okay? Here you can see here, there's plenty of items for the ferry purpose. You can see our passenger and our crew there. Hello, Ko Hendrik.
Halo juga.
Hello.
Salam. Halo, Pak.
Yeah.
Dulu yang manis-manis loh.
You can see there's plenty of tools in case of emergency. Here's my other crews. I'm going to give you a little tour. Okay, start here from the controls. You can see the electrical panel here. This boat is equipped with the Raymarine E80 and E120 chop loader. You can see the boat is in the pretty good condition. It is exceptional boat. Full leather.
Bukan FERRY ini, saya pikir FERRY itu.
You can see there is a stair for us to be able to access the top. Okay, you can see this is the first room. These are the power supply for the boat's electricity, the DC power supply. Okay, now in the master room. Turn this on. It's definitely high quality leather. It's very nice wood finishing. This is the toilet. Now we're going to close this and turn this off. Now I'm going to show you the lower deck nearby the kitchens. You can see our supply here. It is actually a very nice boat. Let's see. There is one room here. Disconnect to a toilet here. Okay. It's a really nice boat actually. Good morning guys. Today is our big day. We're going to ferry the boat from Raffles Marina to Muntok, Bangka and Batavia Marina. As you can see, now we're preparing the boat for departure, and we're touching the drums in the bow area. So actually we will have more space back there. The boat is actually packed with so many things. The boat looks small from outside, but it's actually very big. Maybe the ratio of the height and the length makes it look small. The boat is in Hong Kong registration, and I'll show you the flybridge area. This is Surya, our coordinator. Hello Surya.
Good morning.
Good morning. As you can see now, the cabin area is much better. So this is the flybridge area. This hatch connects to the cabin down there. See the controls here. We have similar of everything here. So it's possible to run everything from up here. And the boat is going to be sailed from up here. Those are the VHF antenna, GPS antenna, anchor lights, horn and radar. And we actually can't put too much stuff here because the boat might be out of buoyancy and it's not going to be balanced. If we put things up here, it is too heavy. This is one of our passengers. It's actually one of our technicians in case of any malfunction here. So the boat will be piloted from up here, and since it's going to be hot later on the day, my crew is going to do the controlling. We're going to monitor how it goes from down there. There's actually no air conditioning here, and it's going to be very hot. See, here's a life raft, and you can see a rubber boat. So pretty much we have enough safety equipment for each of occupants from the boat. We're scheduled to depart on 7 a.m. today, but I think we're not going to make that schedule because we're still waiting a few other passengers. But it's okay. We'll depart today, and hopefully tonight we're going to reach Muntok in Bangka. We're also going to sail at night time, but not at high speed. And we're going to cruise approximately 8 knots during night time. You see, the boat name is My Second Wife. This is the parts that we're bringing. Here we have some charts. I'll show you what does it means. And this is the standard route. This is for boat to enter or exit Singapore. So this is the standard route. However, we are still required, before we exit Singapore, we need to be in this Western quarantine and immigration area for them to do all the paperwork and stuff. So to get here, we're going to follow along the route. Raffles is roughly somewhere around here, and we're going to follow the borderline. Between these two, there is a borderline between Malaysia and Singapore. So we're going to follow along and do not cross the borderline, and we follow the departure procedure, and we should be very nearly close to the border. And after this we're going over there, and this looks like here, from here, there, and this is the Western quarantine area. It might take a couple of hours, probably 2 hours and 3 hours. So we're expecting approximately 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. to start our sailing from Sister Island. You can see this is the restricted area of Singapore, where actually you cannot be this is the Sentosa. You see, it is a restricted area. Here is much easier. This is the bigger version of the arriving and departing port. Here, we're here now in Raffles Marina, and we're going to follow this line. And you see, this is the border of Singapore and Malaysia. Make sure we don't hit this line, otherwise we'll be in trouble. So we're going to follow this line along, and we're going to come here, and we're going to be in this line here to join here. And this is the Western quarantine immigration area, and we're going to exit that. Then we're going to follow to the west side of Batam Island. As you can see, this is the boat name. This is the Tanjung Kalian Muntok. This is where we're going to park here. This is the anchor area. This is a Morse code. This is in the event of emergency. So as you can see, all the manuals are here. Okay guys, this is just like a short explanation, the departure procedure from Singapore. You can check this procedure. So we're actually here now. To get out, we're going to go here, and we're going to get out from here. Now when we arrive at the Western quarantine and immigration area, as you can see, this is the guide, and we're required to show this flag This is without passenger. If with the passenger, we're required to show this flag, and by night time we're required to show them a vertical green light like this. These are the procedure. So flashlight, batteries, all. Here's the engine system display page. As you can see, this is the documents that are required to be signed and given to the immigration. This one is similar. Still running late. Bye Eva. Sorry ya. Sorry nggak bisa ikut ya. Okay guys, now we're in the cockpit area, and as you can see, this is the man diesel engine's parameter indicator, and as you can see here, Marine E80 and E120, and you can see the fuel consumption and controls of the boat. I'll give you a slightly brief here.
Ini udah planning.
Yeah. Okay, in the left side on the Marine E80, we put the page on the radar mode. This radar is very useful to see things on the sea. So during a night sailing, we're able to avoid those things here. And as well, it could detect some weather and boats. As you can see on the right side here, it's detected. You can see one on the right side. Those boats are detected here. So this is the chart plotter. I put it in the main screen, E120. Here in the captain deck, we'll record all the engine's parameter. As you can see, we write down the engine parameters. It is shown here. And right now, our speed is 20.6 knots with a consumption of 209 liter per hour. So that means we're burning about 10. So you see the control. My crew up there is doing the controlling here. I monitor it from down here. All the movement and parameters, and the way we communicate with the upper deck is using this. So this is the sonar. You can see it here. Now this Marine E80 is very customizable. We can change the screen. The display all three screens here. We can see the sonar indication, the radar, as well with the chart plotter. But I like the bigger screen to show our navigation database. So this is the boundary. You see this line here, black line is actually it is showing you the line between the border lines of Singapore and Malaysia. So the water depth is 30. Okay, now we're about to make a left turn towards Sister Island. Yeah. And you see the boss here with a big belly. That is our passengers and crew. See, the clouds are a bit dark. And what is dangerous about these clouds are when you have lightning while we're sailing. So it's best to pick the route closely and wisely. We're the only thing that connects from the top to the earth. So anything higher than the sea might get struck by lightning. Now it started to rain. Turn on the wipers, huh? Turn on the wipers.
Nyamperin kita ya?
Yeah.
Police.
Police. They're trying to come to our boat. Don't know why. Just have a look.
Masuk ke live fire nggak?
Ah,
Dia lagi limited sama si.
we just finished. Stopped by them.
Ada jalur dia rekomendasi kan?
Now we go back down there to monitor. So the guys ask, who is the master of the boat? I say, I am. Please don't go on the right side. Keep on the left side. You need to be inside of this Sinki fairway. So now it is 11:41 for me to lock this. And it's 85 here, 85 there. 5.3. 5.2. All transmission. It's 56. The boat are running about 19.6 knots. Okay guys, now we have cleared the immigration. We have exited the sister island and we're joining our track now, and this is the proper time to we lock everything. Okay guys, we are currently at Riau Island, and in a few moments we are going to be heading to Jambi. And as you see, once we pass this island, we're expecting some higher waves and bigger current. You can see it's still raining on the left side. We can see a dark cloud outside. Our radar screen is well saturated because of the weather. RPM sama 1913 1913.
Oke, thank you.
Di atas emang nggak bisa kelihatan?
Bisa, tapi dia nggak seakurat yang ada di sini.
Oh.
Makanya kita nge-lock semua temperature, semua paling akurat di sini. So it is my shift now. I'm the one who is in control. As you can see now, in front again there is a rain. This boy has been driving all day. See a bird there. Okay, hello guys. We're just leaving Jambi Bay now, heading to Bangka, Muntok. You can see we have about 60 miles to go. Get about 24 liter per hour or 10 knots. Our fuel burn is approximately 2.4 liter per nautical miles. So our engines parameters looking good. Shadow of your smile. Well guys, finally we arrived at Muntok. This is the second day since we last cruised, and we arrived a few hours before our schedule, and we expect some refuel within 1 or 2 hours from now. You can see we are being tied to the tugboat ahead because we tried anchoring here. Waves are pretty big, and it is not actually comfortable, and we decided to tie our boat to the boat next to us. So we have 260 nautical miles to go. Okay, so the log is pretty good. So we just wait for our field to arrive. Okay, now we finally docked at Tanjung Kalian Bangka Island. This is Muntok. You can see the boat is currently on the refueling process. Hello to the officer here. Hello. It's to the police. And this guy is doing the refueling here. And we'll see the refueling process, how it goes. This is my crew.
Yeah.
So when the boat is currently steady, everyone is eating now.
Langsung ke TP kalau tiap tanya para pribadi aman lagi ngecek kapal.
Okay, now we're ready to go. Our refueling has completed, and we're about to start our engines, and we're going to get going. Apparently, they never seen any yacht before to arrive here. Engine start. Okay, we're using the boat thruster.
Ke Singapura dekat. Kalau sama aku biasanya jauh. Kalau sama sebelah aku nih ke Singapura dekat ya.
Okay guys, now we're leaving Bangka Island after refuel, and we're heading back to Jakarta now. So the weather has been raining this few 30 minutes. And we're in between Sumatra and Bangka Island, and we're experiencing heavy rain. Here in Captain Deck, all parameter is normal and the engine has been logged. However, we're burning fuel more than usual. We have refueled 1 ton of fuel, and we're looking forward to arrive in Jakarta. Our estimate of distance is approximately 250 nautical miles. is our current speed. We should arrive by 10 hours, but at night time we might not be able to run this speed, so we're probably going to arrive approximately early morning tomorrow. We're now doing a pretty good job on the fuel consumption here. So we're cruising 24 knots. Our fuel consumption is 216 liters per hour. So we're burning somewhere around 8 to 9 liters per nautical mile. That is way below our land cruising. So our parameters as well look normal, and I will give you an update later on. Like usual, everyone is sleeping. There's a boat over there. Let's see it here. There's another boat in the front. I can see a boat there. So there is actually two boats. See? One in the right and the one in the left. So I'm going to go ahead and cross-check it with my instrument. So this boat definitely the only one having the right boat. You can see the water depth is pretty good here, around 50 meters. The chart is supposed to be somewhere around 23 to 24 meters. So at this moment I'm happy, and all the cruise has been doing perfectly fine actually. So I'm pretty happy with this. Hello guys, it's my second day on cruise, and right now our position is about a beam Lampung, and our distance to Jakarta approximately 110 miles. As you can see here, we're beam Lampung, and our distance is 108 miles. So with this current speed, we should reach there in approximately 4 to 5 hours. But apparently within 1 or 2 hours, the sun will go down. Then we'll start to cruise in 8 knots. We will hit it about 5 to 6 hours. And we'll see how far we can go with the sun up. Okay? Don't forget to lock this time. You can feel the boat is currently being pushed with the waves. We actually benefit with the waves pushing us. As you can see, the waves traveling in that direction. I think outside it's not raining, and I think it's the best time to show you guys how to navigate using this boat. So I'll show you my room here. I'm gonna grab my jacket here. It's going to be a lot of wind up there. This is my boat license. Okay, so the boat can be controlled by manual control and autopilot here. So if you can see here, this is the manual control that controls the rudder, and this is the autopilot control. Right now the autopilot is engaged. You can see auto is written on the panel here. As you can see, you can disengage the autopilot to, let's say I see this is our track. I would like to intercept the track here. So we can do it by autopilot, or we can do it by hand. So I'm going to show you how to do it by hand real quick. So the wind is blowing from the back. So I'll show you how to intercept. So we're going to intercept it a little bit to the left angle. And once we're inside the track, and we're going to go ahead and fly heading 160. Okay? Now the autopilot is off. Now I'm going to put the heading on the left side a little bit. As you can see now, the bow is turning to the left slightly. It is intercepting the track over there. The boat is coming up on the track line. So I'm going to go ahead and turn right a little bit to intercept the track. Not too much. If it's too much, just going to be to the right side again. So the correction we made is not going to make any difference. So the boat is actually correcting to the left right now. And the waves and the wind is trying to push us to the right. So we need to correct it by putting a little bit left heading to compensate for the correction it needed to maintain straight track. But it's actually not easy to do it with this current wind and condition, because the boat itself is a little bit lagging, and as well the indication on the radar screen is a bit laggy. So I'm going to use this as a reference now. I will establish the course. I will put 165. Yes, I think it's working. So the correct track for us is 165. So we intercepted the line and we fly the correct heading, and thus will it be inside of our track line. So all we have to do is just maintain heading 165 and correct bit by a bit. So that is how we intercept using a manual control. So once we have manual control, we always can activate the autopilot. We turn on the auto and set the heading to 165. So you see the autopilot are doing the job very nice, you see. Your hand will not be fast enough to compensate with this very detail, you see. The autopilot are doing it very precisely. So most likely we'll be staying on our track. Once we found the track is 165, you see, we'll try to always to maintain it. So that is why using autopilot is much more efficient for fuel burn, and because you always, most of the time you will always sail in track rather than correcting to the left or to the right. If you sum all those corrections, you might burning more fuel than you can think of. We fine-tune our cruising speed and fuel consumption. This is quite the best cruise for us. We're currently at 1,850 RPM and we're burning about 200 liters per hour. So approximately it's 10 liters per nautical miles. And see now, I want to put the heading slightly to the right. Just click these buttons and it will automatically intercept for you. While cruising, we should always check our radar screen for any possible threat. You see there's few ships. Oh, it's not a ship, it's an oil rig. So you can see in short distance the radar is configured to be higher gain, but we found that in the higher gain we'll be able to detect more ship or boats in further distance. But in short distance we might lose our detection sensitivity because it will be oversaturated. But it's okay, since in the close range we're able to see everything within 1 or 2 miles ahead. But it's good to have an idea the traffic in about 5 to 6 miles from us, and it's quite wonderful actually. So pretty much sailing the boat is similar with the aircraft. As you can see, the boat travels by itself with an autopilot. It will maintain the proper heading you set. Even this type of autopilot can be synchronized with this Raymarine chart plotter to follow the track. So it works exactly like an airplane. So all we need to do is just to keep the boat safe from any obstacle. Any trash or wood may damage the wood, especially during nighttime. You might not be able to see anything, so we should be very careful. Within a few minutes, maybe in half an hour or 1 hour, the sun will go down and we'll change our cruising speed to approximately 8 to 9 knots. That way, even if we hit something, it might not damage our boat. Okay, so that's it for the manual control. After this I will go down and meet you down there, okay? Okay guys, we're currently Abim Lampung And we are logging a new information here. 83, 83, 2.1, 2.0. 56, 55, 804. We've got 8.8 miles. 19 liter per hour. So it's good. So as you can see here, our distance to Jakarta is currently about 90 miles. So with our speed, we should get there around 10 hours from now. It's about 5 a.m. in the morning. Okay guys, as you can see now we're very close to Marina Batavia. My calculation is about 4 miles to ride. So I will update you later on. Everyone's still sleeping. Over here is about 5 a.m. here. I'll show you, this is the Batavia Marina entrance. Once we enter here, we turn to the right. Usually there is a green light on the right side. You can see a green light on the right side. That is the green light. Should be a red light on the left side. I can see the red light here. That is the entrance. There's still a slight rain. Okay guys, finally we arrived at Batavia Marina here with Ferry T551. Everything is okay and everyone is safe. I think that concludes my duty as captain in command from Singapore to Jakarta, and everyone is safe. I'm happy for it. Right now we're still waiting for the custom clearance and the immigration to clear it up. Once the immigration is completed, then we can get going. Otherwise we have to stay in the boat until the immigration clear. Okay? Thank you very much for watching my videos. I hope you enjoy my video. If you do enjoy it, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to check my other videos in my channel. Okay? See you!